Hi and welcome back to another video. Today let's talk about flanger pedals. This one, the cool black striped white EVH MXR Flanger, Unchained Flanger, is the one I used since it came out. And as you may know, this one needs 18 volts to run, and it has this nice, as you can see it here, this nice Unchained button. So when you hit this button, you get right away the classic Van Halen Unchained flanging sound. This is the flanging sound I'm grown up with, and this is the flanging sound I'm always looking for. And so you can set it up here in a different way and have two flanger sounds to your foot. Yes, so this is the classic EVH Flanger. 18 volts, a big stomp box, works great, sounds cool. You have to power this one with an extra power supply for the 18 volts, or you use a fuel tank junior by T-Rex, for example. So here you can take two outlets and hook it up for 18 volts. It comes, the fuel tank comes with a Y cable, a yellow Y cable, so you can do this without any problems. But you lose one outlet for separate effect pedal, and it's not cheap. It's around 100 euros or so, the power supply itself. So if you want to use a cheaper version, you can go with a Harley Benton power supply, the Harley Benton Junior. But you have to get yourself extra this Y cable, this yellow Y cable. The Harley Benton power supply, 5 outlets as well as the fuel tank, and it comes with a yellow cable, but this one is not for doubling up the 9 to 18 volts. It's doubling up the from 100 milliampere to 200 milliampere, so it won't work with this EVH pedal here. Yeah, so for my pedal board, I wanted to make things smaller, and I looked around the market and tried a few small pedals in the size of these more pedals or any other Chinese made small pedals, and I was looking for a flanger which could cover nearly the sound of the MXR and delivers this classic Unchained flanger sound. So I stumbled across this one. This is the Swoosh Flanger by Eno. And it's very light, it's small, it only uses 9 volts for power, so the power supply isn't a big problem here. And yeah, I mean, the size The size doesn't matter. Ha ha ha. In this case, it does matter. You can put 1, 2, 3 pedals. Okay, let's see with the maybe with some small plugs. Nearly 3 pedals. Use the same space as this one. So yes, and it's lighter, way lighter. So I thought, okay, I'll try this one, and the Eno is available on the market. Search around the internet and you will find one for around 35 euros or 40 euros or something like this, and it does a great job. It's not 1-to-1, but it's really close. The Eno is the flanging amplitude sits a bit lower, I would say, so it does not come as wide up in the flanging, and instead it goes a bit deeper. So, but the mid-range nearly is the same. You will hear it afterwards, side by side. Yeah, what do you get when you order a Swoosh Flanger? The Swoosh Flanger comes in this nice stomp box package here. Pull it out. Yeah. Ooh, there's the logo, and it's packed up in this nice extra bag here. Well, nice made. Print on. Okay, this is how the Swoosh Flanger comes delivered. Just want to show you. The MXR comes in a normal MXR box, as we all know it, sitting in a plastic bag, and the rubber for the knobs. Yeah. So, okay. Now let's compare these two pedals. Let's hear it, and of course I will hit the button for the Unchained sound. Did I mention that's the flanger sound I'm looking for, because I'm grown up with this classic Van Halen Unchained flanging effect. So I will use my Mesa Boogie dual rectifier Roadster head with the Harley Benton 1x12 vintage 30 cap, mic'd up with an SM 57 and not Harley Benton, excuse me, Thomann T-Bone ribbon mic, I guess RM 700 or something like this, and powered all by the Harley Benton power supply, which one is hooked up here. And as the guitar, I will use this one, which is an OLP official licensed product, Axis guitar, all stock, except I shaved the neck, I sanded down the neck. That it comes with a light clear coat on it, and I wanted to have this raw wood feeling like you have on an original Axis or an original EVH guitar. Or maybe I switch over and use my beloved good old Music Man original, Music Man Eddie Van Halen built in 1991. So yes, it got miles on it, got a lot of dings and dongs, and I will never sell it. So this is my my number one guitar for many years, and I still love it. Yes. By the way, if you have watched the unboxing video about the Chapman guitar, and some of you asked for the sound files and so on, I have to say I sent it back the other day because I loved the look, I loved how it was made. Really great guitar for 549 euros, but it was not made for me. The next was everything on the Chapman guitar was way more left side oriented compared to this one, and I had to move the left hand, reach out way more to the left, and I was not really happy while playing it, because this is how I get used, or how I'm used to it, and I had to reach out for the first fret until here, so everything was more left. And on the other hand, it was really heavy, around 4.1 kilograms or so, and this was for me a point where I'm not quite happy with. Okay, it's a mahogany body and a mahogany neck and a maple top and an ebony fretboard and the tremolo in it, so yeah, it sums up, and in the end it gets really heavy. I'm looking for guitars I can play the whole night with, around 3.5 kilo or so, and everybody who plays guitar knows what 100 gram more or less mean for a guitar. So yeah, the weight of it was not made for me, and the overall handling is, I didn't like it in the end. Tone wise it was okay. The pickups, for my taste, the pickups could have more output. They call it passive aggressive, and yeah, they are passive, but I really missed a bit of the aggressiveness. Yeah, I had a feeling I have to turn on an overdrive pedal to get the same result as with this Music Man Eddie Van Halen guitar here. So, and these are passive DiMarcios. The difference was too big for me. So yeah, I sent it back, and yeah, it is how it is. Not every guitar is made for everybody. Maybe you love it. Maybe you like guitars with more weight to it. Yeah, so that's it. I'm fine with it, and play this one again. Yeah, and now let's hear the Flanger pedals. Okay, so now I have the OLP hooked up to the amp, and Alright, this is the amp sound, this is the red channel, modern. Whoops, and now I hit the camera. So it's a bit tricky here, first time for me to shoot a pedal demo. Each one faced the other. So MXR set up to the Unchained sound. As you can see here, the light is on. If the EVH sound is not activated, the light goes off. Okay, and a riffing, yeah, something like this. And now the Swoosh Flanger. Hoppa! Hit the camera again. Yippee! Oh man. Okay, this was the OLP, and now just for comparison reasons, I need a strap first. As you know, everything is made, filmed here live and without a net. So yeah, everything is real time. Yeah, this is the black EVH guitar, the Music Man, and so I hope you could hear the differences in the wave that's going on during the flanging. So the Swoosh Flanger, the Eno one, is a little bit lower set, and the MXR EVH is a little bit higher, not much. Yeah, so, and now just to get an idea how the flanging is in front of a clean amp. this is sound wise the Eno against the MXR. Maybe one more time, the classic as we all know. Yup. That's it for the moment. So, yes. Hope you get an idea how the two flanger pedals sound and how close you can get this Eno flanger to sound like the MXR EVH Flanger. As I said in the beginning, it's not 1-to-1, but I think it's very close to it, and you can use it to achieve this kind of sound. And for me, the most important point, it only takes 9 volts and the size of the pedal. For building a small pedal board, it's the best solution for me at the moment. I tried the BF2 copy by Eno as well, and I was not that happy with the result. I couldn't get as close to the MXR as I could with the Swoosh Flanger. So I decided to go with this one, and guess what? I have 2 different setups, and this is my second one of this pedal for the second setup, because the first one you can see in my videos, the pedal board, where I explain the Boss ES8 switching system, and this is my floorboard, pedal-based board. Oh, one board too much, I guess. And the other one is a G system with an extra flanger, an extra phaser, and an extra overdrive pedal in a small rack. And if you're familiar with the G system, you know the G system does have 9 volt outlets, so you don't need an extra power supply for the pedals to power. And with the MXR, I always had to use an external power supply for the 18 volts, and this is, yeah, sometimes you come to a point where you think, why? I want to make it easier, and this is the reason why I got myself a second Eno Swoosh Flanger, and as said before, 35 or 40 euros. I mean, come on, why not? I will not sell the MXR, because you never know what the future brings, and how the setup changes in the future, and maybe I will hook it up again to a new setup constellation. However, at the moment I'm I'm happy with it, and I will leave it at home just for a bit flanger fun here. And the other one, the swoosh, goes into the G system rack. Yeah, so 9 volts, the size and the sound. I hope you heard it, and I hope you can get an idea how it sounds, and I hope you like how it sounds. If not, spend the money for the MXR and get this one, because it's the real deal. If you can handle it with less and think the sound is very close and you can live with it, go with the Eno Flanger. Haven't found any other kind of flanging pedal on the market right now in this size and with this kind of sound. And yes, I didn't try to get any jet plane flanging sounds out of it, because that's not the sound I want to achieve with it. So if you're into this kind of flanging, you have to search for a different pedal, I guess. So, hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.